you're good to go.
Thank you very much. So welcome everyone. I'd just like to declare the meeting open. And so the very first thing is apologies and leave of absence. And I'd just like to note that Alderman Sexton is a leave of absence. And I cannot see Councillor Harvey yet. So number one will co-opt a member. Could I have somebody to co-opt the Deputy Lord Mayor, please?
I'll move that, thank you. And Alderman Briscoe as well.
Thank you very much.
Harvey just got on board.
I think Councillor Harvey's joined the meeting, Chairman.
Oh. Okay, great.
That's the Deputy Lord Mayor then.
Yes. Thank you very much. Is there any dissent?
What are we doing? I missed the first bit. What are we on?
We're just co-opting the Deputy Lord Mayor.
Okay.
Yeah. Any dissent? No. Carried unanimously. Thank you very much. Are there any indications of pecuniary and conflicts of interest? Being none, we'll move on to number 3. And of course, the transfer of agenda items. There's only one item. So I'll move on to 4.1, the festive season charitable quick response grant. Mr. Short, would you like to do a brief introduction about this and before we move the motion?
Thank you, Chair. Look, hopefully this is a reasonably straightforward thought to put before committee. Ordinarily at this time of year, we would run the Community Christmas Activation Quick Response Grant, which was designed to support very small scale Christmas-based events at this time of year. I think what the team has identified, though, that with COVID and the various restrictions that exist around gatherings and whether people are standing or seating or what have you, that we're not sure that this grant would be taken up to its normal full amount, given the situation, because I guess the restrictions brought in by COVID do make events complicated, and the type of groups that might be applying for this type of grant respectfully are just not geared up to come in with full-scale COVID plans and what have you. So what we've identified instead is working with the community team. In fact, there is still a need perhaps for some kind of charitable quick response grant. So what we're proposing, instead of having the $10,000 allocated to the Community Christmas Activation Grant, just reallocate that $10,000 in amounts of up to $1,000 for community organisations who are in the charitable space, just to help them perhaps do some different things this Christmas. Again, reflecting on the year that we have had and reflecting on the year that no doubt the clients of the various charities have had, it seems like a good idea to repurpose the grant just as a one-off for this year. As I said, it's not new money. We're simply reallocating an amount within the grant's budget. So there is no net effect to the council. So with those words of introduction, Chair.
Thank you very much, Mr. Short. And it's been moved by Deputy Lord Mayor Councillor Burnett. And I'll just now open the item for any discussion. Would anybody like to comment? Councillor Harvey.
Just to say that I'm supportive of the recommendation, and thank you, Director, for the explanation.
Thank you very much. Are there any other comments? No, I'd just like to say as well, yes, thank you very much to the team. It's a wonderful sort of readjustment after this year. So yeah, your team should be commended. Thank you very much. And I'm supportive of this as well. Okay, so I'll put the item to vote. Is there any dissent? Councillor Harvey, that's your hand raised. That's not for dissent, is it? Or no? Okay. Thank you. Okay, the item has been carried unanimously. Thank you very much, and we'll see you at the council meeting.